Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak 2, our last episode. Fighting through the Oct-Radium, we came across our first major obstacle in the form of the bored Elroy, Harwood, Ix, and Jorda, who of course wanted to interject themselves into proceedings as the warm-up act leading to a battle. With it just having concluded, we now witness the aftermath.
Damn you! Don't screw with me, you shitheads!
Language, Ix, and volume. Not that I don't share your sentiments.
Even with them being totally outnumbered, they still put up a good fight. Those two really are something.
What a bummer. I really wanted to knock them down a peg, and bringing them to heel would have done the trick. Bring them to heel?
I'm guessing that's not a phrase she picked up on in school.
Ha ha! That was incredible! You really do know how to show an old man a good time. But like I said earlier, we're just the opening act.
Are you serious? Again?
Stop running away!
You guys give new meaning to the word coward. Oh well. In a way, I'm glad you guys showed up when you did. Better here than at the finish line. You won't be able to get in our way later, because you'll be too busy licking your wounds.
Huh, fair point.
They could have shown up at the worst possible moment and spoiled everything. That's very much the sort of thing they do.
About that. After my recent exploits, I received a bit of a tongue lashing, so I won't be stepping too far out of line for the time being. Anywho, a promise is a promise. Ix Eldarion, Jorda Eldarion. I hereby pronounce you shared owners of the title of Enforcer number 20. It's the third number from the last. I hope you'll enjoy dancing at the end of our strings.
Hell yes! We've hit the big time! Sucks having to share a number, but who cares?
Yeah, I don't mind that part so much. I'm just excited to have some freedom for a change.
Seems like your betrayal was short-lived. Now you're right back into the fold. And you're adding new members to the Enforcer's ranks. It's been 2 years since we confirmed the existence of Enforcer number 19.
You just had to drag those kids down with you. You really are the worst, Harwood.
Why, thank you, my dear Wren. Now it's time we exited stage left. Let's hope this doesn't end with your demise.
Bye-bye! Next time we're totally blowing your faces off.
Try not to die, 'cause we want to be the ones to slaughter you.
What is their problem?
I feel you, really, but you may as well be yelling at a brick wall. Ugh, it's like they were deliberately trying to get on our nerves. They were so not cute. Their names, on the other hand, get my seal of approval. I give Jorda a 91 and Ix a 78.
Are you ever going to tell us the criteria? With everything that happened on the island, I couldn't help but be a little anxious. Maybe I should have laid into him a bit more.
Personally, I think you did fine, Catra. I agree. I'd even say you were great.
Besides, it's not like he would have listened or cared. What's important is that you beat him at his own game and made him look like a fool.
I suppose you're right.
They may have delayed us, but now there is nothing else standing in our way.
Right. If anything, it made for a fine warm-up. Ready to beat feet, Van?
Yeah, it's about time we wrap this up.
Well, there we go. Our warm-up event done just because Mans was bored.
Very soothing.
But to be totally honest, It fits. I'm not too worried about that. I am very worried about that first S-craft he pulled off. That was a nasty chunk of change and damage directed right at us. But luckily
That jackass lives to stir shit up. Are we sure he doesn't have anything to do with the Genesis?
He must have had some aim he was trying to achieve.
I wouldn't overthink it. It's as Aaron says.
Very well.
He simply takes pleasure in stirring the pot. Still, it's nice to know he finally got a proper scolding for his incessant mischief.
Told off by the Grandmaster. It's interesting that we're now 2 away from filling the Enforcer slots, because they don't really refill slots that have stopped being an Enforcer as well, because the Enforcers are allowed to do whatever the hell they want. It does feel like a full deck brings somewhat finality to things, doesn't it? Right, we are now in the Redlands. Another big old dungeon. Is that the end or not before us? Let's fight through to find out.
Physical attacks recommended. Look out, range attack.
Engaging sharp strike.
Annoying positioning.
Initiating draw. Activating skill.
Now we're talking.
Now's a great
Vice
time for a short
clowns.
boost.
Why are the clowns back in our life here?
Engaging skill.
Try and see through this. Yeah. Here's my chance.
Do you have to end it by going yeah though?
Now activating skill.
Have some more.
A chance.
Not exactly fear all-inspiring kind of noise of battle, is it?
Activating skill there. Ha! Let's go on ya. Yeah.
Nice! That went great.
You nailed it, Van.
Look out, ranged attacks.
Oh man, no wonder they put these enemies in here. I would too.
Don't forget about your charges.
They're annoying. God damn it, I can't even hit them with the finisher. No.
They're down.
They're down. This is the perfect time for shards.
They're down.
They're gonna get me full of the rage at this rate.
I suggest we strike now.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Nah, how do you like circular things rolling over your face? A gland topaz prevents seal and mute. And a level up restores my health.
Looks like the gang's all here.
So many enemies. Watch out.
It's quite a lot. To be honest, I'm better off just wiping them out with this.
Activating skill.
Chance.
Well, maybe wiping out wasn't the correct terminology.
Activating skill now. A chance. I'll give it my all.
Initializing drive.
He flinched.
Sucker!
Ha! This goes out.
It really is the best cleaner spell.
Pretty great. Impressive swordsmanship, Miss Misurugi.
I didn't know if Shizuna really did any good in that regard, to be fair. Oh, look at the formations of enemies.
Ranged attack.
There's a ton of them. Should we get to work? This will make for a good warm-up.
Oh, an enemy rolling through me here.
So many enemies. Watch out!
How much more annoying can I make the enemy formation? That's what they went.
Going all in!
Activating
Wales it is then.
Up to you, Reset!
The cleansing power of Wales.
Looks like a chest.
That went better than I anticipated.
Always got it down, Reset.
There's always value in general of games having screen wipes though.
Activating drive.
Up to you, Reset!
Activating skill.
Here I go.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
This guy is dead.
Now we're talking.
From normal melee.
Engaging skill.
Sucker!
That's the finisher we need.
All in a day's work. Impressive swordsmanship, Miss
Magic
Missy.
attacks recommended.
There's something there. Engaging
Now's your
sharp
time to deploy shards.
How did they clonk me on the head then?
Activating drive. Shut them down, Reset.
Activating skill.
Here's my chance.
Say, and yes, I kind of need you here.
Huh?
I'm just wondering if Van can actually take a lot of these out.
Take that!
Yep.
Nice! That went great.
You're a true professional, Dan.
Stupid enemies. Oh, see, look, it just goes invincible.
We can win right now.
Whichever one of the team
Reset.
made these mobs.
Activating skill. Boost gauge level maximum.
Alright, so there's a switch down there.
We did exemplary work.
Where can we branch off to around here?
Always got it down,
We
Reset.
didn't have any clue
Watch
where
it.
the area we
That
want to go
one's
to
big.
is.
Take this!
I want every enemy with me here.
Got you down!
We can win right now. I'll take it from here.
One on, yes, coming right up.
Let's go down.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Initializing drive.
Shizuna. Zeroth form. Duality. Ha! Let's go, Anya.
Activating skill.
Still not dead.
Here's my chance.
Initiating drive.
Activating skill. Now.
Okay, now they are.
All you on, yes!
Ha! Ha!
Do you think we can kill this guy? Yeah. 2.5 times damage bonus is always going to help that out a fair bit.
I can live with this. Great going, Anyas.
Is there a way through the shiny place?
Goodies for the taking.
Right, more Sepith. I'm just wondering if there was a way that way, because... Yes!
I'm getting a reading.
There is!
Please do a shard search if you would.
There's a switch that way, and it doesn't make much sense otherwise if there's no way to get through there. Trying to get me to use shard search in here. What are you doing? Yeah, no clue where that has raised that platform. So I guess it's predictions for what your finale kind of reveals at this point in time.
Magic attacks recommended.
Let's finish this now! They're down! We're exposed!
Don't know about you, but I want Septarion-y type stuff.
Initializing drive.
All you on yes.
More stuff with Mare, essentially. With Mare being
this to me.
deactivated, I feel like that is a high possibility, of course. At this point in time.
It should be safe for now. Shall I brew you some tea, Miss Clodagh?
Maybe a lack of obscuration of a certain few lost phrases. But to be totally honest with you, it's most likely to be a culmination of this other guy's plan, because that just got mentioned not long ago.
Yes, I can feel it. An incredible power is welling up just beyond here. It's awaiting our arrival.
It's the source of this spatial distortion. No, of all these incidents. We'll put an end to it this time. Let's do this, everyone!
Of course, knowing that being told, of course, several times that this was a game that was kind of rushed to be put out because of East 10 and its anniversary. So it was a middle game that wasn't really supposed to exactly be this way.
We can win it right now!
I'll take those.
Here goes! We're exposed!
We've probably been a little bit starved for big reveals and big story beats moving forward.
Activating skill.
That's why we expect the end to be the thing that provides. A Seal 2 was obtained.
Let me handle this.
A straight like-for-like upgrade for you.
It should be safe for now.
Great going on, yes?
Look out, range attack.
Engaging sharp strike.
Now's your time to deploy sharp.
They're stunned.
It's actually quite a nice engagement because we had a target that wasn't the spinny guys.
Initiating drive.
Up to you, Kiseki.
Activating skill.
I got to launch absolutely everything without any kind of worry whatsoever.
Activating skill.
Huh?
Let's go down.
Initializing drive.
They're down.
Sucker! All you on yes.
I guess we don't have hit courses on you anymore, probably. So I shouldn't be that surprised when I miss an attack.
Feels pretty great.
Hey, leave some for the rest of us, Shizuna.
Physical attacks recommended.
I'll be watching your performance. Sharp strike.
Honestly, this guy's dead.
Have some more.
Couldn't live if he wanted to.
Magic attacks recommended. So many enemies. Watch out.
So many enemies, but if you look at this formation here, it's absolutely perfect for us.
Up to you, Kiseki.
Here's my chance. Miss Mizurugi.
Come on. You got 25% accuracy from your shard stone upgrades, right? Right? Maybe you didn't.
Treasure located.
Don't forget about your target.
Alright,
Let's finish
I'll
go.
take it from here.
Right, this is an easier KO if I switch to one, yes. But Nebulous Cannon will wipe out the Demi-Grendels.
Let's go down.
Activating skill.
Leave this to me.
And to be totally honest, doesn't do too bad. Hope Emerald, crit evasion plus 9%.
Let me handle this.
That should be for you, isn't it? Not too bad on anything else. Doesn't too bad at building up our stuff. Oh, we had that one on. Yeah, it's completely different. Death blow protection, please.
One
Lots of
step
Grendels.
closer to reaching my
Don't
peak.
like. To be honest, the Crimson Grendel hasn't been hitting us with Death Blow, but he could summon people with Death Blow, yeah.
Look out for ranged attack.
Put it in.
I'll cover you.
Look at that, see? Oh, an annoying enemy.
Slicing down. They're down. We've got the upper hand.
Engaging skill.
Sucker! Here goes.
Here goes. Leave this to me.
I think in gaming, it's one of those weird little rules that isn't a rule. Only the player may have iframes.
Watch out. You're up against the large group.
I'll let you go first.
Now's a great time.
Sure, I can hit everyone.
Here it comes. There. Silver wins. Shut them down, Reset.
I can do Shizuna-based Divine Bladey things.
Huh?
Initializing drive.
You know what?
No way.
All you got?
Ha! Let's go down.
Belzer got it.
Take over.
Here goes. Leave this to me.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare?
Okay, so the actual point is ahead of us. I think there's only like one-ish pack left before we get there, but over here is where all the treasure chests are. We also got 100 cross strikes finally used, and we got the Arc of El Dorado spell. Target power S, target LL, damage res down. It's an option for some people now.
This could get tricky.
That's a lot of guys.
Let's go.
I'll cover you.
They're down if we act now.
Watch out. You're up against the large group. Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
Now then, let's do this. This moonlit blade of mine is false, yet true as steel.
There! Behold! Zero gleam!
Boost gauge upgraded.
Shut them down, Reset!
Pretty much everything's dead.
They're stunned!
Have some more.
Man, finish it.
Chance.
What?
Activate! Now!
Here goes.
I'll take it from here. Here I go!
You picked the wrong guy to
Look out
fight.
for ranged
True
attack.
professional, Dan.
Watch it. That one's big.
Don't forget about your charges.
Engaging sharp strike.
Doesn't matter how big it is unless, you know, if I engage in evasive combat like that.
Reset! Here's my chance.
They ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, man, I have
Initiating
PT.
drive.
Now's your chance for a sharp boost. Advanced skill.
I'll dice you up. They're down. All you on yes.
Activating drive.
Wasn't expecting that to be the outcome.
Engaging skill.
There we go. Ha! Reset!
Activating skill.
Just here in the dungeon, they have it watching the chat to themselves about enforcers, numbers, power rankings, etc. Once they haven't been revealed, all of that jazz. I'm just like, I'll focus on forging a path forward. Indigo ring. That's not great.
Nice. Moving on up.
Must be, oh no, it was a set of stairs. Big Trails discussions going on in the chat, as always. When they get prompted by such stuff as a new enforcer happening.
Don't forget about your charges.
Ow.
Enemy stunned.
Let's go.
Now's your time to deploy shards.
They're down.
To be fair, with this new set of enforcers, I feel like they're a bit more frightening than the previous new enforcer.
All you on, yes.
Activating skill.
Chance.
Who I surely can't do anything but to laugh at.
Let's do this.
Now we're talking.
And I guess it's just because we're waiting for his inevitable glow
Now's a
up.
great time for a shard boost. Engaging
Freezing
skill.
wind. Cut down my enemies. A chance.
Activating skill.
There.
Have some more.
Reset.
He's bewitched.
No. There we go.
Please let Gilbert be the last new enforcer. What would have to happen to Gilbert
Upgraded.
for him to get to
Leave this to me.
anywhere near that level of power, though? Like, maybe a Septarion fuses with him. Not unlikely. Becomes Gilbert of Water. I always wore blue. I love blue.
This could get tricky. There.
I'll be right here.
No. There.
Don't forget about your charge. So many enemies. Watch out.
I got my EP back because I leveled up.
Initiating draw.
Reset.
Strength has nothing to do with enforcers, that's true.
Activating skill.
There's surely no reason for them to ever make Gilbert one without him suddenly obtaining strength.
Let's go down.
Or more to the point,
Activating skill.
importance. Which is why I said something like fusing with a Septarion.
Engaging skill.
Sucker!
If you get me, it needs to be something they want. All chests have been plundered. I didn't miss a chest. It's the very rarest times of all. Oh my god, I actually did that. Quetzalcoatl, evasion plus 100% more casting arts. Lol.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Isn't that a bit sickeningly good?
Don't worry, Citri's got your back. That's a single element slot. Skills altered. Skills
Tempest Burst
altered.
goes there. That gives you double fire, so that now gives you flare boost, which you didn't have before. Okay, so you are either shielding or casting it up. When you're casting it up, you have 100% evasion, so you can't actually get hit anymore, which is kind of bonkers. Or I could have given that to Van and then just had him cast shields on himself, and like because he has a long cast time, he just evades everything, but he doesn't return hits. That's not a terrible idea. Genuinely not a terrible idea.
Skills altered.
You got Guardian, haven't you? Guardian 2 needs more Mirage and more Earth in general. I was just wondering if we could switch over to that. Probably not. You have to move around a lot of stuff.
This feels pretty great. Impressive swordsmanship, Miss Misurugi.
I think we're there. Unless,
Bet we can rest there.
the next floor happens.
Very soothing.
Which could happen, to be honest with you. We didn't get any Prime Beast Essences from our entire journey upwards. I wonder what gear I'm, have currently and missing. I probably could buy some new items for people, but I think I've got all the weaponry. And yeah, the issue is I've bought all the weaponry, but I haven't customized them all upwards, haven't I? I didn't have the U material for it, but Stellan Machina will go up, and so will the Hokiboshi. We do the Hokiboshi, yeah. I guess the last thing you can really think of doing at this point is to equip guys with this kind of thing as a boost. I mean, you don't need extra accuracy, but Vritra, I will take. Nadia's randomly using that one instead of like an arts damage booster one. Okay. Or it's just that I haven't upgraded your stuff in so long that it actually is not on there. That's kind of funny. Thor version X speeds up the cast time for quick arts and field battles. Yeah, they all have like effects after all on the field. Just tend not to use them. But it's actually a fair amount of attack and art damage gains for me to equip these at this point in time. As if we needed our characters to be stronger. As for your one there, Katra, the only thing that's slightly better is Vitra. Oh no, got that. What's Swin using? Vitra ZZ. Is there any that's just blues now? It looks like we've bought them all the stuff and got them equipped up. Apart from that, I guess it's armors. But everyone kind of like loses evasion stats for me to get the armors. The Rosette's armor is actually pretty bad now that I look at it. And the Excels, yeah. Okay, Rosette's needed an upgrade for a while. Everyone else seems to have got upgrades from them being in and out of the battle. If you get me. But cash money I do have. So I can get a few upgrades there.
Is that what I think it is?
Yes, it must be at the top of these stairs.
This is our last fight. Let's make sure we're ready before we head on up.
Oh. We're at the end. Before 100 hours? What Trails game is this? Well. Let's get ready to face whatever comes our way. Don't necessarily need you in the front party there, Shizuna, but you will be switched in as needed. We'll move people in and out as needed as well. Katra's on 0 CP for some reason. Well, you'll build some up from the fighting, I'm sure. Unfortunately, that doesn't recover anything but that. Let's go. The final stairs. And there you are in the background.